I have a couch.
Pivot.
None of us know what we're doing.
Ew. Hang on.
I have it on good authority.
Your own.
Right. Am I the only one who finds when guys roll their sleeves up to their elbows super attractive? Oh my stars.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Good morning, loves. It's Monday. I have a holiday today. Again, I'm starting the vlog in the car. Just seems to be how I start my vlogs these days. I'm headed to the ATM because I'm going to be making a very special purchase today. So excited. So the other day, I didn't vlog it. I took a 2-hour drive with my cousin Dean to go see a potential couch for my upstairs. I've had the couch I've had for years, since I've been up there, and it was gifted to me for free. It was a very nice gesture, but I think it's just time to upgrade to something more grown up, something more my style. So Dean and I went to look at a couch. 2 hours there, 2 hours back, which we didn't realize was going to be the case. I decided on purchasing it. So that's the purchase I'm going to make today. I'm going to the ATM to get the money. It's kind of insane day I'm going to be having today. So my dad's now getting the trailer so that we can hook it up to the van and take it home. My parents have kindly offered to go get the couch while I stay home and clean the upstairs to make sure that there's a place for the couch. And then after we bring the couch home, we're going to take my old couch to this, I think it's called Habitat for Humanity. If it's not called that, it's something similar. Basically where they take used furniture and fix it up or resell it. And that just felt better to me than leaving my couch at the end of the driveway hoping someone will pick it up. Because it's a very good couch, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not my style. So that's the beginning of this morning. That's all happening right now. I'm gonna go get my money and then get some coffee because if I'm gonna be cleaning the upstairs, I'm gonna need some coffee. Dad's home with the trailer. So exciting. Also, I'm limping because I did something in the night. I don't remember what I did, but I either tripped or fell or something because my ankle is totally swollen. And I didn't do anything while I was awake, so, oh, hi.
Hello. Can you drive me to the end of the lane?
Yes, I can. Hello. Thanks for picking up my couch for me. Oh, Dad, do you think the couch will fit in here?
It will. The couch is 91 inches. This thing's 96 inches.
Oh, that's gonna be close.
It gives you 5 inches. That's enough.
Oh, okay.
Math, Cassie. You love math. That's what you
I hate math.
tell you.
I hate math with a passion. Oh, no. The couch is here. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it actually fit. Dad was right. There's barely any room left. Oh my goodness. So cool. I'm so excited. Oh, I look bold because I have my hair in a ponytail, but I swear I have hair. I have a couch!
You see Papa's car and a trailer? We're going to put a sofa in there. Yeah, we're going to put a sofa in there. Take it away.
Yes. A little bit.
There it is. My beautiful couch. I am so in love with it. I can't wait to clean this baby up and get it looking real nice. What do you think, Aria? She's more interested in what Daddy's doing. Pivot.
Cassie, why did you buy a new couch? You have a perfectly good one.
Because I don't like it.
Okay,
I can
all the way
sneak
down, Curtis.
I can sneak it back up. Sneak it back up there anyway.
Really?
What's so funny?
Wow! Are you? Really? You do not contribute a thing to this, And you're like, oh yeah, keep going. This is good content for my YouTubes.
I mean, what are they doing, Aria? What are they doing? Are they moving stuff?
Do I?
Where's
Are
Daddy?
they coming? Are they coming? Where are they going? Where are they? There outside? Oh. I'm used to there being an insect where I could go a little further. You messed me up, child. It's a conspiracy. After going 6 hours to get this stupid thing. Oh my. Oh my.
So this is the current situation. We've got the attachments, the solution, and the machine, and we're going to try to do some improvements on my sofa. Granted, none of us know what we're doing. This is all uncharted waters, new territory, so this should be interesting. Say hello to the vlog.
No.
You
Go away,
know,
blog.
you know you love the vlog.
No, I don't. I don't know that. You don't either.
Look at this. You're doing this, and then you can do it.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, if it's gross, you gotta share it with other people.
I am. I'm vlogging it. I want to see how gross this water is that we just sucked up out of the couch.
Like a Geico commercial. Hear
All right, ready? You want to see?
All right, ready?
Ew!
All in unison.
Yuck.
Oh, that's gross.
I knew it would be bad, but
Oh, the couch didn't even look that dirty though.
you might see a big difference in the color once it dries.
Yeah.
Might be white.
I'm excited. We did find a rip in the fabric though, which really frustrates me because I didn't see it. So it's this one. You can see there's a little rip there, and then this is completely ripped. But it's in that crevice, you know, like this is folded, you can't see it until Dad like pulled it out to clean it. I'm very frustrated.
You might be able to, once it dries, put it back and you won't see it again.
I hope so. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Obviously it's damp, so we'll have to wait for it to dry to see the difference in color.
This is when it would be nice to have sunshine in the summer.
Oh, to have it dry in the air, yeah. We probably could still put it outside though.
I think it's supposed to rain.
Oh,
That wouldn't help.
no. That would be the opposite of helping.
A worker
Hang on, hang on.
Got it.
What in the world?
here. Okay,
Easier this way.
I've got my part done.
Alright, so now we flip it over.
Okay, you've got to get out.
No, no.
And
I
see,
am
I'm
fine.
on the right side
This
here.
is my cave.
I'm out of space.
This is where I stay.
Come
On
on,
the right
Curtis.
side, I'm
let's
out of
get this
space.
done.
I can get a blanket and make a fort out of this. Cars and I get stuck in a spot. I need to find a way to basically parallel.
See? The game's worth something, right, Curtis?
It's called a 3-point turn. You learn about that. And got pictures here, Dad.
You gotta grab the back, Curtis.
There
Hello love, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. No idea what day of the quarantine it is, but I put makeup on for the first time in ages and I'm really loving it. Here, let me just take off my glasses so you can actually see. I did a little blue flick. It started out with blue all over the eyelid and I quickly determined that that was not the look that I needed to go with today. It was a little much. So I decided to tone it down, do just a little blue flick, pop of color, put on a black t-shirt. I love this little design bit here. It feels kind of edgy. And I'm off for an appointment. What appointment, you may be asking? Well, do you remember when I bought my 1960s couch that I'm absolutely in love with? I'm not even confident I vlogged it, but if I didn't, let me show you it really quick. So here's some of the detailing. It's got this wooden armrest, which I'm obsessed with. It's kind of lower in height, but it fits me really well. It's got those tufted detailing on the back and the arms. It's got some cushions, 2 of them in fact. You may notice this lovely gap in the middle. It wasn't like that when I bought it. After we cleaned it, the cushions shrank. So now it has a nice gap, like a gap tooth mouth, which I'm not really feeling. So we had to put some cardboard on the bottom because it's so old. The fabric is so old that the springs are tearing through. It is not even the sharp part of the spring. It's just because of wear and tear. That's my 1960s couch. And my appointment that I'm going to today has to do with a potential reupholstering. So this grandma's basement cream really isn't screaming me. So I'm going to a reupholstering place to kind of get an estimate on how much it would cost for labor, how much it would cost for the kind of fabric I want. I'm looking for something like a gray vinyl, a gray colored fabric that will be forgiving if things are spilled. That's basically the criteria I'm going with. I've got an appointment with somebody for that. They're actually not technically open because of everything, but they were so kind and they said, just come in, I'll meet with you. We can stand 6 feet apart and have a discussion. So that's what we're gonna do. My mom's gonna come with me because she's really good at these things and I have 0 experience in any of this. So I'm bringing her to be my advisor for the day. It is such a nice day. Oh, if this was what summer was made of, I'd be happy. Actually, I'm very pleased about my shoe choice today. It's just that warm. Some of you might be like, why are you wearing a jacket and flip-flops? Seems like that doesn't quite make sense. It makes sense, okay? It makes sense to me. Just cleaned out my car, so now Mom and I are gonna go head to the upholstery place. Dad's giving us grief. Goodness. Mom and I have a disagreement. I think it's nice. Mom thinks it's chilly. So
It can be both.
no.
It can be nice and chilly.
So we've got my couch pictures and measurements. Thank you, Dad, for doing that. And we're on our way. Oh, that's pretty. I do like that burnt orange.
And a couple.
So I think it's between this grayish color and where did it go? I lost it. One of this and this color. I love burnt orange in fabric. I think it's so pretty. My only dilemma is I want to make sure this will go with my decor for years and years and years to come. And I'm not confident that the burnt orange will do that. We saw this one. It kind of has, I don't know, like a marbled sort of effect.
A variation of color.
Yeah, I liked that. It's just a little dark. Trying to see what would match my armrests the best. So we decided the smarter course of action would be to take the fabric books home and actually hold it up to the couch, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to make a decision right then, but he wasn't able to start the project right away anyway, so it just made sense to take it home. But I told Mom that I would buy her coffee, so we're gonna go through the Warehouse Ford drive-thru and get some coffee. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited.
You sound very excited.
I'm trying to look at the menu.
Oh, okay. Let me leave you to it. did it! So we are all caffeinated up. I got my usual mocha latte with oat milk and honey. And Mom went a little fancy with her coffee choice.
Is it fancy?
With you? Yes. Can I see you? Yeah. I need to see you. Because she's usually a black coffee, no cream kind of person.
Not in the coffee house.
There's a difference?
Yes, there is.
Oh. What did you get?
I got a chai latte. Cinnamon on top.
That sounds good, actually.
As good as what I chose.
As opposed to...
As opposed to whatever you got.
Oh! Listen, that is delicious. Thank you very much. I have it on good authority.
Your own.
Right. Hello, love. It's a while later. So this is another episode of Cassie Learns the Hard Way. So currently I'm baking cookies and I felt like I wanted to pop some popcorn. So I put some popcorn in the microwave. Completely forgetting that I cannot have my little oven running at the same time as my microwave. Because what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that you blow a fuse. So I just had to go run downstairs and put it back. I'm just making some chocolate chip cookies by Sweet Lauren's. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, and peanut and tree nut free. I had to turn it off because the fuse blew, so let me just put it at like 7 minutes. I think that's where it was, and go from there. I chucked my hair into a ponytail because my mom and I decided to clean a little bit more. It looks so much nicer now. I'm so happy with the progress we made today. I don't really need her help. It's just having someone here as company to keep me motivated that helps more than anything. You may be asking yourself, but Cassie, you were at the fabric store. Did you decide on a fabric? I did, actually. I ended up taking 2 of these huge fabric textile books home because it was just too hard to make a decision on what color I wanted without having the couch there at hand to compare it to. I brought these home, looked through them, compared them not only to what I already had on the couch, but also to the wood that's here on the armrest. Oh, that's fun. 1920s hat for my friend's bachelorette party at a jazz club. Fun times. I did not vlog it, but it was a good time. So I ended up bringing these 2 huge fabric books home to compare and contrast to the couch because I needed to compare it to this bit of wood. On each of the armrests, it has this very lovely wood. But the problem was I am very emotionally attached to, where is it? This burnt orange color. I just find it so pretty. But the problem is, if you hold this color up to the wood, it matches a little too well. And that's just too similar for my taste. So that sadly immediately knocked out the burnt orange as a contender. Then I was looking at the grays because that was initially what I wanted, was a gray color. And everything just looked too silver. It just looked too much like my mom's living room, which granted, it's beautiful, it just isn't me. So I eventually settled on this color. You can't tell in this light very well, but it's beautiful in daylight. It's like a grayish beige, so Mom and I have been calling it grayish. The official name is Newport Oyster White. It's so pretty, and I think this will look really pretty with the wood. It'll definitely make this pop, which is kind of what I wanted. So that's kind of where we landed on the fabric. So on Monday, I'm gonna go back and return these fabric books to the upholstery place and then put in my order. I have to put down a down payment, which is really scary. This feels like one of the biggest adult things I've ever done. The first one was going to Ireland. That was my hugest. Cookies are done. Ooh, which means I can pop my popcorn without blowing a fuse, which is very important. Anyway, like I was saying, this feels like one of the biggest adult things I've ever done. The first one was going to Ireland, hands down. Biggest, most daring thing I ever did to date. Second was buying a car all by myself, not having anybody on the lease with me, nothing, it was just all me. That was scary and super grown up, and now upholstering a 1960s couch with my own money that I saved and worked really hard for. Popcorn's done. Candle choice of today is Bourbon, Sea Salt, and Caramel by White Barn, but also Bath & Body Works. It smells so good. I'm extremely partial to candles that smell like a dessert. I think they smell so nice and make a house smell welcoming and warm. Unless it's Christmas, then it's all about cinnamon and vanilla and like spicy kind of scents. Ooh, unless it's autumn. Bath & Body Works has this scented candle called Leaves, and I swear I bulk up on it every year because it's my absolute favorite candle. I have it right here actually, because I was burning it earlier. I try not to burn it too often because I don't want to go through them too fast. It smells so good. What are the notes? Crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice with essential oils. Doesn't that sound magnificent? I love this candle. So yes, I bulk up on it every year. Well, the popcorn didn't make it. I burnt it. I put it in the trash, but just so you can see, it's very black in the middle of the popcorn. And I'm not really keen on eating that. Between you and me, that's okay. I'll make some more tomorrow and hopefully not blow a fuse in the process. I debated on putting them in for 20 minutes because the oven hasn't necessarily preheated. There's no preheat button to push. So you kind of have to gauge, okay, how long is it going to take the oven to heat up? And then in addition, how long is it going to take the cookies to bake? So for me, normally that's about 20 minutes. But I thought, you know what, the oven is kind of heated already. I'm not going to do 20 minutes. I'm just going to do 10 and see how that goes. If I need more, I can just add more time. It's the next day. I'm just getting up, get ready for church. Obviously we're not going anywhere, but we're having church in our living room because our church has been doing some live remote services. I did a makeup look yesterday that I want to repeat today. So if you are wondering why I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday, it's because I really liked it. There, feeling a bit more human now. I did want to show you that fabric swatch in daylight because I think it'll make a little more sense. So this is the fabric swatch that I have decided on for my couch. You can kind of see the vein work and how it's a little bit discolored, just slightly. Such a pretty fabric. So that's what I'm gonna do for my couch instead of this lovely shade of puke beige. Gonna head downstairs to make myself some coffee and then go to church. I always use this cup when I'm down here, but technically it's Curtis's, and he was complaining the other day that I always use it and he never gets a chance to. So I'm gonna set it aside so that he can use it himself. Morning, Mom. Hi, Dad. Not sure if I want to go for, oh, I definitely don't want to go for hazelnut. I was thinking either the Cafe Vienna or the Swiss Mocha. Either of those sound really yummy. Not sure what that is. Went for a little bit of Swiss Mocha this time. Now we can start church. I hear the rolling thunder, thy path throughout the universe display. And on the cross, my burden gladly bearing, he me bread and wine to take away my sin. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, great thou art. If you hear noise in the background, it's just my dad working in the garage. I'm about to head out to Meijer. We just finished our church service. I'm about to head out to Meijer. Dad's sawing floorboards and meet Amanda to pick up a couple things for lunch. I just finished passing the time watching this live performance of the Phantom of the Opera, but now I just feel exhausted, like I've been through an experience. I don't know if any of you watch musicals or if you get as invested in them as I do, but that's how I feel after every single musical I watch, especially emotional ones. So I've just been through this entire Phantom of the Opera experience, and now I'm like, I need a nap and I need to perform on stage somewhere, anywhere. I need to sing Phantom of the Opera songs now. Forewarning, I will probably be singing Phantom of the Opera songs under my breath in the car on the way to Meijer, just so you're forewarned. You have brought me to that moment when words run dry. Dad's still sawing away. The sun's trying to peek out, which I really hope it stays out because it adds so much warmth to the day. It's so overcast and gray otherwise, and I'm not really into that. Not when friends are coming to visit. So just got a couple things to get, like fruit, I think chips, not very many things, but important things. Back to the Phantom of the Opera. There's a part in the performance where Raoul is about to go rescue Christine from the Phantom. I won't spoil anything, don't worry. But he's on this bridge and he's rolling up his sleeves. He's dressed in one of those white shirts that they wore back in the day with a vest, or I guess, is it called a waistcoat? I think it's just a vest, but anyway. He's standing there rolling up his sleeves to his elbow, and please let me know if I'm the only one and this makes me weird, but I love when guys roll their sleeves up to their elbows. I think that is such an attractive thing. I don't know why. I am not under any false illusions that this does not make me weird, but I just feel like I can't be the only one who finds guys with sleeves rolled up to their elbows super attractive when they're attracted to begin with, you know what I mean? But anyway, the guy who played Raoul was so cute. I really liked his physique, and his voice was beautiful. Okay, sorry, I got cut off. Amanda called me. While we were on the subject, I asked her about the sleeves thing, and I said, let's just assume for the moment that the guy in question is attractive. Like, I'm not talking about just any Joe Schmo. I'm talking about a decently attractive person who has a modicum of muscle because they have testosterone and they're breathing. Am I the only one who finds when guys roll their sleeves up to their elbows super attractive? And she's like, I never really noticed before, but I can see why it would be attractive because that's like a muscular part of their arm, so it's like a sneak peek, which made me laugh so hard. Sneak peek, whew, oh my stars. I don't know why, but it just does something for me. Some people like shoulder blades, some people like biceps. I like guys with sleeves rolled up. You're learning a lot more about me than you probably ever thought you would clicking on this video. I will insert a photo now of the guy who played Raoul in the costume I'm talking about. Please let me know in the comments after seeing the photo whether or not it does something for you or if I'm the only one. Okay, that's your assignment for the day. I'm gonna go to Meijer. Oh, I need to open a window, I need to cool down. How hungry are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Natalie, how hungry are you on a scale of 1 to 10? You're hungry. Sounds right. Amanda.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Stepped outside to have some lunch with a little fire going, and the sun came out just for us. I'm so happy that the sun came out. Thank you, God. I prayed earlier that it would. I'm so hungry right now. So hungry. This looks so good. Oh, I love a good cookout. I've always loved it. It reminds me of family get-togethers as a kid. Are you picking Mommy some dandelions? You did? Okay.